Alright, so hello everybody. We are here on this cold, rainy day to talk about a game that I was super excited when I walked into GameStop and saw it was there last year. 2 years ago, actually, at this point. And it just made me so happy to see it was there because I have the sequel on PS2, but I didn't have the first game or any others. But we're going to talk about Katamari Damacy Reroll. So, like I said, this is a remake for the Switch. It was originally on the PS2, but yeah, we're going to be talking about the Switch port. So, starting off, we're going to talk about the gameplay. So, the gameplay for this game, if you played a Katamari game or see any Katamari games, they're kind of a more casual, there is a story, but they're kind of a more casual type game. So, because what you're doing is you're just using the joysticks. It's basically all you use um, to have this giant ball that is called a Katamari, and you just roll it around and pick stuff up. And you have to like roll the joysticks like in sequence. Like if you want to go forward, push them both forward. If you want to turn, push just one. That kind of thing. It controls pretty good for the most part. There can definitely be times, at least I've noticed in the Switch, and I was playing always on handheld, so I don't necessarily know if it runs. I don't know why it would, but if it runs better on the TV. But in handheld, there definitely were some times where it kind of seemed like the controls were maybe bugging a little or something, because like in order to climb up something, you have to kind of stick to it and then keep pushing forward, and it'll go up, but it would just keep like, and it was something you could clearly climb up because it's like a step or whatever. So it would just keep bumping into it instead and losing stuff. And I think I've seen kind of that problem happen in the original as well. So it's not like it's exclusive to the Switch port, but it is slightly annoying and frustrating because it's just like, what the heck? Just why is it not working? I mean, for the most part, it works, but you do get just some of that kind of frustrating, confusing thing. It happens, you rage a little, and then you move on with your life. It is what it is. So anyway, next we're gonna move on to the story. So, story of the game goes pretty simple but weird. Is you are the prince to the son. You're the prince, you're the son, that was weird to say, of the king of all cosmos. And he went on some, I don't know what he was doing, but he went on some spree and was flying around and destroyed all the planets and everything. And of course, he can't be bothered to fix it, so he's gonna send you his son. So, the reason you are going around with this Katamari terrorizing Earth and picking up, buildings, cats, dogs, lunches, everything, is your father will then take it and turn it into the star. As I'm sorry, I said planets, but he knocked all the stars out of the universe. So, thanks, Dad. Thanks for making me have to clean up the mess. And there's this weird kind of thing with like these couple of kids. Like every time you beat a main story mission, um, their dad is like an astronaut, and like the moon has disappeared, obviously, because you have to remake the moon. So you just kind of follow these kids to being like, what the frick? But that's the basics of the story. Like I said, it's weird. Katamari isn't really a game that's supposed to be super coherent and make sense and be this legendary story. That's not the point of Katamari. But anyway, we are going to move on to the final segment of my thoughts and opinions. So, honestly, I love the Katamari games. I think they're so much fun. They're so, like, simplistic and kind of dumb, but they're just so much fun. Like I said, I have the second game, which is We Love Katamari. I do feel like that one is better just because there's more, like, varied and interesting missions. But, I mean, obviously, the first one, perfectly great game. Love it. Don't regret buying it at all. But I do recommend also checking out the second one because there are more. I don't know about Katamari Forever. I believe that's the one on the PS3. Like, I don't know anything about any of the other Katamari games, as I don't have them, never played them. But yeah, Katamari Reroll. So if you're looking for a big, epic, crazy, cool game, you know, with this great story and all that, this is not the game. If you're looking for a quirky, weird, fun, pretty casual game that's easy to pick up and it has decent replay value because, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's just such a simplistic game in that sense, then I would highly recommend picking this game up. The soundtrack, I love the soundtrack. It's amazing. I've talked about it on stream and on Fridays, which stream tonight, by the way, Fun Friday, because I've been playing a lot of Fall Guys for Fun Fridays, and the music in Fall Guys kind of reminds me a lot of the music in Katamari and just being this weird, happy, crazy conglomeration of stuff, and it's fantastic. I love it. The graphics, I mean, they're more simplistic in style, but it still is very, you know, I like it. It's bright and colorful, and like it's interesting because when you pick up things on the Katamari, they actually get more colorful looking than when they're just out in the world. So that's always fun. And it's just so satisfying once like you've built up and you've gotten your Katamari bigger, and then you're just taking out like buildings and, you know, things that were big obstacles earlier and just beating the crap out of you. Suddenly you're just rolling over everything like you have no obstacles and not a care in the world, and you just absorb everything into your Katamari and destroy all, and it's great. I love it. I mean, what more could you want, realistically? It's just a fun, fantastic time. But anyway, sorry for such a short video, but that is gonna be it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like. You don't have to, but it helps to let me know what you are enjoying. If you want to see more from me, I upload every Monday, and Friday is review videos, and then Sunday and Wednesday are gameplay videos. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you just want to be caught up with all that. I have my Twitch link down below with the whole Twitch schedule on it. Like I said, I will be streaming tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Fun Fridays, probably going to be doing Fall Guys again. But I also have my Twitter linked below if you just ever want to know what's going on and keep up to date. If you want to see my fat corgi who is snoring over there, I don't know if you can hear her, but you want to see a lot of her, she's on my Instagram linked below. And that is going to be it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye!